Hello everyone! In this video, I wanted to talk to you about investing in yourself. Now, we've heard that phrase a lot, and most of the time we're either on one extreme or the other. We're like, yes, I'm gonna invest in everything. I'm gonna spend $25,000 in 1 year going to everything I wanna go to. That was actually me. I totally did that. 25 grand, not kidding. It was the year 2012. The year before I quit my full-time job, I invested $25,000 in seminars and workshops and going to things, and that's what I needed to do. The other side is, nope, no, I have no money. I wish I had 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 money. I can't tell you how often I get that message from all of you viewers. I love you dearly, but if I have one more person tell me I wish I had enough money, I am going to just smack you all upside the head. That phrase alone is why you don't have any money. I know this sounds all woo-woo and not cool, not like what we've all been taught, but that phrase, I never let that phrase out of my mouth ever, 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 ever. Even if I decide not to buy something. I went to Ireland a few weeks ago, and I was looking in an antique store for different jewelry, not really for me, but for styled shoots, and I found this ring. Oh my gosh, the most amazing diamond ring in the whole world. It was 12,000 euro. I really, really wanted it. Did I tell myself immediately I can't afford it? No. I looked at it and said, okay, Darcy, if you really want this ring, you could do this or this or this, or you could sell this camera, or you could do this. And I weighed my options to come out with an idea of how I could get that ring if I really, really wanted that ring. It turns out I didn't really want that ring that much. Maybe in a couple years it'll still be there. I don't know, but it wasn't where I want my focus to go. I have a lot more that I have going on in my life than wanting to buy a diamond ring right now. But I did not say I can't afford it. I do not say that in my life. I decide, I look at my option and I think, where will this take me? Where will it get me? And is it worth it? And then what do I need to do to make it happen? Whether I need to sell something, borrow money from someone, use some of my savings, whatever I need to do to make it happen, I will do that. But I do not say, if only I can afford it. Do you understand how disempowering that phrase is? That phrase is so disempowering. That puts you as a victim to money. And I am not a victim to money. I am not a victim to anything. I refuse to have a victim mentality. I refuse to feel helpless about things. And even from just that standpoint, didn't that just empower you, just hearing that? Just from that alone, money will start coming into your life because you'll be strategic about bringing money into your life. When you say to yourself, I can't afford it, I wish I had the money, you immediately cut off the way that your brain is going to solve the problem of how to get the money. So that year that I spent $25,000, most people thought I was crazy. And here's the thing, I don't tell most people what I'm doing because they'll think it's crazy and I don't want their opinions challenging me or making me doubt. I was the queen of balance transfers. I put most of it on credit cards, which in the first 2 years of my business, I paid them all off. I knew that I would. I knew I was worth the investment, and I knew that my business would thrive with the knowledge that I got from those seminars, with the connections that I made from those seminars, with the experiences that I had at those seminars. I had the most amazing, magnificent experiences. I learned from the best of the best in business. I came into my business making 6 figures my first full-time year. I mean, that kind of makes my head explode that I did it. I worked really hard to do it, and I invested in the front end to do it and prepped before I left my full-time job to make it happen. But that's because of my relationship with how I look at experiences I want to bring into my life. So next year I'm hosting workshops in Croatia and Italy and Scotland, and I'm not around thinking, how will these people afford it? No, because people who sit around and think like that do not come to my workshops. People who come to my workshops are people who are like, this is what I need to do. This is the experience I want to have. This is the portfolio building I want to make. These are the connections I want to have. I want somebody to plan this vacation and learning and business boot camp for me, and I'm going to invest in it and catapult my business forward. Just getting that motivation, just looking at how you're going to achieve that. If you don't know how to achieve that, if you truly want to believe that you have the money to do it and you don't know how, hop on a discovery call with me. I would love to talk to you about all the ways that money can come into your life that you don't even know yet. Just all the ways and avenues that you haven't even looked at for bringing money into your life. There are a lot, and it is fun. I find money work fun. I don't get upset by it. I don't get angry. I don't get scared anymore, which is exciting. I used to at the very beginning. Will I be homeless one day? Is this business going to work? Will it fall apart? And the more consistently I have these strong thoughts and movement forward, and the more I invest in myself, and the more I do not limit myself with old stories that were my parents, that were other people's, I move forward. So everybody who comes at me with, I wish I could afford it, I want you to know, I pretty much like zone you all out. And after a day on Instagram, when I get 20 comments, I wish I could afford it, I actually have to do like a special meditation to rid myself of that kind of thinking energy, because I don't accept that into my life. Bam! I know, I am so not cool, but anyway, I'm really glad you guys listened to this video. Thank you so much. Thanks for signing up for my newsletter. If you haven't yet, the link is below this video. Make sure to sign up so that you get all the weekly videos and all the weekly emails that I send out every single week to help you grow your business, to help you live the life that you want, to help you travel the world. Bye.
Whoa, let's walk on my wave.